gonna be pulling up today, but I'll let people trickle in. So today, I'm gonna just we're gonna keep it short in the sense that it's personal shopping, y'all. So there are no dollar starts, but if people are wanting to look at shoes, sorry, no dollar starts today. It's just personal shopping. The dollar start show tomorrow with personal shopping too. It might be a few, so we'll see, but that's already listed for tomorrow. Feel free to bookmark that. It's gonna be me again. But yeah, if y'all see personal shopping or dollar uh what is it, dollar steals, that's me. We're starting them in the shop. But today it's just personal shopping. And yeah, let me know if there's pairs that we're looking for. If y'all want to look at some, we're just personal shopping today in the shop, hanging around, showing y'all shoes. So let me know. I'm gonna go ahead and pin it right here. Personal shopping. Let me know if there's size requests. Size 10, 10 and a half, easy. And honestly, there was some activity, I would say, last show, and they were like, dang, like, you should write this down and stuff because I don't take what is it, deposits. And you know what? I listen. I agree to feedback. So it was 10, 10 and a half, and then 13, right? So we'll run that and show y'all what's on the wall and then go from there. So 10, 10 and a half, 13, and then 11 and a half. And then we'll keep it pushing. Let me know if y'all see something that you like. If y'all got specific questions, let me know too. Size 11, we'll go right after the 13s before the 11 and a half. So we'll start and let me know what type of shoe we're looking for. So we got somebody looking for SBs in a 10, 10 and a half. Easy. Olive sixes, I do not have any in store right now. But I'm gonna show this real quick for SBs. We got a couple on the wall here. This is a size 10. This one, honorable mention. We have it at 420. It's a Jedi. This one is pre-owned replacement box though. This one is an older SB. 420 on this one. It does have a heel repair. I don't know if y'all can see that right there, but this is a size 10. 10 and a half is next. But if y'all see something on the wall, let me know. Let me know. Because this is the size 10. We'll do the 10 and a half next. But the person that asked for SBs, let me know if you're still here and we'll double check. I think it was Logan, I think, something like that. But 10 and a half is next. And then after this, we got 13. And then I come back to 11 and 11 and a half. So let me know if y'all see something, pull it off the wall. Like it says down below, in shop shoe deals. So basically, I grab it off the shelf, hit you with the price. The price is right. We update the listing. We go from there. But welcome in, everybody. Let me know the size requests. We got 13 next, and then 11 and 11 and a half. Yo, Albert, no worries. What I recommend is screenshotting, zoom around. You tell me a shelf. So you can tell me, shelf two, three from the right type of thing. I can go and zoom in as well. We just got tons of shoes, but that way you're able to browse and we go from there. Pine Greens, I see one right there. What was the price point that you were at for a Pine Green? Because this one was at 370. This one is a 10 and a half. And then the stars right there. But size 13 is next. Let me know if you're still here for that. And then 11 and 11 and a half. But this one was at 370. And I can double check with my manager. This one is used. It is used, but like I said, stars right there. Hold up. Bang. Stars right there. And then heel. I don't price the shoes. I'm just giving the prices that we have to work with, and we go from there. So all other questions, I can always check in with my superiors, aka my managers. We're located in Alderwood Mall, which is in Linwood, Washington. Um, yeah, we're located in Washington. But let me know. 13 and 14s are on the same wall. Size 13. If you're still here, let me know. If not, we'll head to 11 and 11 and a half. And then if not, 11 and 11 and a half is up next. So let me know. And for the people that are 13, easy. So somebody is still here. Like I said, I go based off of the suggestions or requested, and we go from there. I am writing them down this time. I'm telling y'all, I listen to critique. So let me know. Once again, I recommend screenshotting, zooming around to get a closer look at the shoe. Just tell me the shelf and then tell me the shoe that is its spot, and we go from there. I don't price the shoes. I'm giving the prices to work with, bro. So something to keep in mind. Okay. Definitely a good posture. So let me know, y'all. Just kicking it here. Let me get a better angle of the 13s right here. And then we're going to 11 and 11 and a half. So let me know, and we can go from there. Let me know 11 and 11 and a half if y'all are still here. Y'all are up next. So let me know. Let me know 11 and 11 and a half, 9 and a half. We can add that to the queue. That would be next up after 11 and 11 and a half. All right, 11 is still here. So easy. 9 and a half is there. And then I'm telling y'all, you just have to ask and we go from there. As long as y'all are patient, we're chilling. So this is what the queue is looking like right here. We're in the 13s and 14s, 11 and a half, and then 9 and a half. So we'll go up there next, 11 and 11 and a half next, and then 9 and a half after that. As long as y'all are patient with me, I'm patient with y'all. Try and, give y'all some reasonable prices or, maybe we can work out a deal. It's no worries though if we don't find anything, if we're not able to work something out. We appreciate y'all for stopping by and rocking with us regardless. So this is the call for a specific shoe on the 13 and 14 wall. Let me know. I can pull something off and get you a price. If not, we'll move down in sizes here. Let me know. But how's your guys' weekend going? It's Saturday afternoon for us. It's 1 o'clock PST. Hopefully y'all are chilling. But 11 and a half and 11 are up next. And we'll keep it pushing, y'all. We're currently in the 13 and 14s. But if y'all aren't seeing anything, it's no worries. Ray Allen's in a 10. Specific questions get you specific answers. So let me check if we have any Allens in a size 10. And then here, we're going to move down to the size 11 and a half right here. And then 11 is up next. We're just going down in the convenient route, but and then for the islands, we do not have any in a size 10 right now. I double checked for you. I regret to inform, but this is the 11 and a half wall. Let me move this a little bit here. Yeah, thanks for asking. But we're going down 11 and a half, 11, and then 9 and a half. 9 and a half. Let me know if you're still here. We can pull up shortly. But yeah, appreciate y'all for stopping by. We went straight into it today. And then bookmark tomorrow's shows because we'll have some dollar starts for y'all. But this is a size 11 and a half. Size 11 will be next. 11 Air Max. We can double check. That's the size that's up next. I think we would have some. Or Orange Lobster at a 9.5. I think I have a 10. We can check as well. So here, we're moving up 9.5. I'll double check for the lobster. Uh, and then we'll double check real quick for the Air Maxes. You said 11. So what colors were you looking in Air Maxes? I got an Atmos ID like right here. If you want me to see that, it's like at 100, I think. I have another Air Max right here, size 11, and then I got a London looking one right here. That one is an ID as well. And then what else do I got? That would be about it, I think. And then I got some Air Max 90s right there. Air Max 95s. I think just that the skunk one right here. And then there was a 9.5 question for the lobsters. And then 9.5 is actually up after this. But I think it's just the skunk right here for the size 11. So we'll go down to 9.5 and I'll double check for the 9.5 lobster too. So let me know. If you see anything in the size 11, if you do not, we'll move on to the next one. But I recommend, just swipe chat off to the side, take a screenshot, zoom around, and I can always come back. If I'm at 9.5, you go, yo, Diego, can we go to the size 11 real quick? Grab the fourth shoe on the fifth shelf, easy. But I think for the Air Max 90, it was just this one right here. We'll go 9.5, and then for the orange lobsters, can you remind me the size real quick? And we'll double check here. Because was it the 9.5 orange lobster that you had asked for? Let me know. We're up in the 9.5s. Let me know if you're here. Let me know if y'all are seeing some shoes that you like. It's no worries if not. But yeah, just let me know. There is a size 10 though, orange lobster from what I'm seeing. I don't know if you're still in chat for the person that asked for the orange lobster in a 9.5. I think it was. And feel free, correct me if I'm wrong. But let me know, y'all. Let me know. Oh, you can walk through. It's no worries. Appreciate the respect though. But let me know. 9.5 is right here. Let me know what other size requests we have. The queue is open. I'm telling y'all, I take critique into consideration. Somebody asked me to write them down. I'm like, you know what? I can. So right now, the 9.5 was the last shoe that was asked for. If there's a specific shoe in a specific size you're looking for, like somebody asked for some Ray Allens in a 10, I'm able to check that a lot faster. I was able to say that no, we do not have any. But yeah, and then somebody asked for Air Max 95s in an 11. We only had one. So just let me know. I get you a price and we go from there. 11 Air Force Ones. Um, from what I'm seeing, I don't think so. If you'd like, I can show you the 11 wall next. I don't think anybody is seeing anything from the 9.5s that they like. But feel free, swipe chat off to the side, take a screenshot. If you're still looking at the 9.5s, I can always come back. Coach, let me know if you're still here. We'll check size 11. We can check all of them. We'll look at the whole wall. So let me know if you're still here. We'll keep it pushing, y'all. It's a Saturday. We're just chilling. We're hanging out, and then hopefully showing y'all some shoes that you'd like. Let me know, Coach, if you're here, and we can check size 11. Crazy colorways, easy. So size 11. Let's see for Air Max or Air Maxes, some Air Forces in a size 11. I'm seeing an older pair. This one is the LeBron. Those are super. These are an older pair. It's kind of crazy. I got you with the 10, 10 and a half. Come again? What year? These are from like oh 06, oh 07. Oh 06? Those were 10. Those are These are size 11. Got the oh 08 Air on. Oh, come on now. You were the one that bought the Chicago, right? Yeah. Got the fives. Yeah. But this is the craziest colorway I got. It's an older Air Force. This one would be at 180. But for the 10, 10 and a half, let me know if you're still here. I'm showing the size 11 right now. We can go up in or go down in sizes here. Let me know if you're still here for the 10, 10 and a half, and then we can check. Easy. All right. So I don't think Coach found something that he liked. We'll come down to the 10 and a half real quick. Um, you can kind of see what we're working with here. Let me know if you see a shoe. I can get you a price. For any questions about the price too, there's a little bit of wiggle room that I'm giving the okay with, but from there I can always check in with my superiors, aka my managers. So this one right here is the 10 and a half. Let me know if you see something. What I recommend, what's up, PB? What I recommend is swiping shut off to the side, take a screenshot, and then zoom around. It might not be the highest quality, but you can tell me like, oh, third shelf from the bottom, third shoe from the right, and then I can grab you that, you know? So this one is the 10 and a half. Let me bring you a little more to the center. On the what the fours, let me check what they're priced at. They should be brand new, if I remember correctly. They're brand new. Right now, ask was at 380. Let me know if you have a counter too. If it's high, let me know with counters. If it's $100 difference, I gotta say no right away. But yeah, for sure, PB. Pine Greens. There are some up there. But yo, say less, PV. You said you were coming for the card show, right? Up here in Linwood. And then Pine Greens, these were pre-owned at 370. And then let me show you the stars right here, because these are pre-owned, but clean condition, 370. And if you have a counter, let me know. There's only a certain amount of wiggle room that I have. Ideally, we're giving you the price at, where the price is right. But if not, I can always check in with my managers. These were at 370. Do I need any Pokemon? Low key. If it's like a $10 pack, call me a pack, I'll rip one. I'm down to rip a singular pack. And then metallics and I can show you the tens too. We were just in the 10 and a halves. And then a specific question came in. Yo, what's up, Pickles? Let me see here real quick. Um, Yo, Steezy, give me a sec. I can check for you. The OG bread or reimagined bread? And then I can check for the lost and founds as well. That was in a size 12, right? Let me know, Steezy, if you're still here. I can check for you. And then this is a size 10. Okay, easy. OG breads or lost and founds. I'll be right back. This is a size 10 wall right here. No worries. There's no worries. And then there are a few more shoes behind me as well that I can show y'all, but I'll be right back. I'm looking at some Brad 4s in a size 12 or Lost and Founds in a size 12. I'll be right back. Just let me know if y'all got any questions down below. Nice. These, what about these? All right, Steezy, if you're still here, I regret to inform we do not have any. And then for metallics, that's what we were checking, but I don't see any right now. Metallics. No metallics. I do have a pair of breads though in a size 10, but no metallics in a 10 or a 10 and a half right now. Actually, wait, I see a pair. I got you with a 12 wall next, but I've actually see a pair here. 365. These are a 10 and a half. They're the reimagines. 10 and a half pre-owned, and then Steezy, I got you with the size 12 wall next here. But these were at 365. These are a 10 and a half. So I did find a pair of metallics. 300, I cannot do three. If we want the lowest, we can run 350. All else, I have to double check with my manager. But these are selling like hotcakes. Like, but I did not know metallics were gonna shoot up that much. But if you're cool with 350, shipping is 991. Tax if you got tax where you're from. But we could run 350 and keep it pushing from there. If not, no worries. Appreciate you for even stopping by, having a pair of shoes that you wanted to look for. And then size 12. Did you have a question?
Yeah. Where do you see the price? Is there any discounts or something?
Yes. So the price will be right here. It'll say if it's pre-owned or new, if it comes with the box, if it matters. Condition is taken into account for the price. It's just kind of based off of market. Like
So
these are
this
the
means somebody has owned it.
correct.
Yeah, and now it's 260.
Correct.
With
Correct.
the final price.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then well before tax.
Before. So it's a bit
Correct.
more.
Yeah, it'll be around like 275 or so. But yeah. I can double check with my manager, but to my knowledge, no, because that's the price that they're selling at in store. Steezy, if you're still here for the 12, 12 and a half, here's the wall. Let me double check for you. What was your offer though, Chris? If you can go up from three, let me know what the max cap is for you, so I can give my manager a better ballpark. But let me know. I'll grab them off the wall and I'll see what we can do. Hey, as long as it's reasonable, I can see what I can do for y'all. But let me know. All right, I got you. I'll be right back. And then 12, 12 and a half right there. Somebody was asking what the lowest on the so Chris, Bravo fours. Let me know which pair you want, the top pair, bottom pair. The catch with those, they actually don't have a box. And then Chris, for the metallic five, he said 350 was the best we could do, just because they're selling in shops. So I do apologize if it's more than you wanted to pay, but appreciate you for stopping by. And then I got you, Steezy, with the Toros top pair. They are a size 12. Toros are a size 12. Let me double check here. Easy. All right, Steezy. Here, actually, I'm gonna grab both pairs for you. I'm gonna grab both pairs. All right, so we got them at two different prices, actually. So the top pair that you had asked for was at 275, and then the bottom pair was at 265. But I can show you the stars on these right there. I would say the cheaper one is in better condition. There's just no box. So if you'd like, we can run this one at 265. No box, but the stars are present. You see what we're working with here? But this one was at 275, this one was at 265. And if you have an offer, let me know. We can see what we can do. But this one, from me gauging the pairs, this one was in better condition and it was cheaper. So something to note, Steezy. But let me know, and no worries if not. Let me know, Steezy. And if you have an offer too, we can always see what we can do. But I'm gonna show y'all the grail wall real quick while I get these pairs in order. 8 men's, I gotcha. 10 men's dunks. All right. So I'm gonna point y'all real quick to this way. 8 men's, easy. Sick. Let me know what side or what type of dunk you want. And then real quick, showing these were the ones at 265, pre-owned, no box, but the stars are there. Steezy, no worries. If not, just let me know. They'll be here. So we got that there. Let me go ahead and write this down though before I forget. So we said size 10, right? And then 8. Let me know. 8, I got you right after the 10. This is where we're at right now. Oh, I dropped my piece of paper. But this is where we're at right now. Easy. We're gonna go to the tens right now, and then 8. Let me know. Is there a specific? They were pre-owned. New, I think, are at like 500. But we don't have any new pairs in that size. So let me know what dunk you were looking for. Sick. Let me know. And then size 8 is next after this. If you want to wait around for just a couple minutes. Chris, the fives were pre-owned. 350 was the lowest. Brand new pair we have around like five something here in shop. Um, Sick. I'm showing you the wire right now. We got Power Puffs right here, the bubble gum. We got Orange Lobsters right there. We got a pair of Jedi's, an older pair right there. It just depends on the ones you're looking for, but this would be about all of our selection. Let me know also if there's a price point that you wanted to pay that can narrow it down. And then let me know if you're still here for the size 8s as well. You're up next, so let me know. We couldn't go any lower. 350 was the lowest we can do. I can double check and see if like an extra $5, but we're down from 365. I can see if we can do for the 345, but apologies, Chris. Like I said, I'm only given like some wiggle room. There are a few pairs where we have more wiggle room than others. It just depends on what we paid. But all right, let me know if you're still here for the size 8. Size 8, let me know if you're still here. We can go to that wall. There are some customers, so I got to be mindful of that. But let me know, size 8, if you're still here. We can go and double check. But appreciate y'all for stopping by, asking questions. Regardless if y'all are buying something or not, it's appreciated. So I'm gonna add that to the queue for 11 and a half. It's after the size 8s if they respond. If not, we'll go down or we'll go up to 11 and a half right now. Size 8. In a size 8, Loki, I think we do have some in a size 8. I already told him the 320-ish, 330-ish. Because I started with the 320 to see, but he said 350 was the lowest. Like just from the get-go. I can double check, but size 8s real quick. I'm gonna just show them. I don't think the person is here. Let me know if you're still here for the 11 and a half, was it? Or yeah. Let me know if you're still here for 11 and a half. But Chris, it's because we have a physical location. Like they tend to sell at that price, which is why he's like, little iffy on it type thing. But let me know if you're still here for the 11 and a halfs. 11 and a halfs. Let me know. We can go check out the wall. I can show you the pairs. And let me know if y'all got any size requests. Now that's valid, Chris. Yeah, we got people that come up from the valley um and will come just to buy or to sell. It's kind of crazy. I respect it. But let me know. Oh, it was 11 and a half. Let me know if you're still here for the 11 and a halves. And then if y'all see something, we can go from there. And then if not, we'll keep it pushing. Easy. Northwest, let me know if you see anything in 11 and a half. I will get you the price. Yo, Chris, let me know if you're still here. I can double check. Like I said, I'll see what I can do and what we can do, but easy. So we wouldn't go any lower on the metallics, right? No? Okay. So he said no, Chris. So 350 would be the lowest. So from 365, knock it down $15 to 350. But no worries if not. And we do get a lot of shoes in. And then for dunks, SBs or just any type of dunk, a mix of both Northwest. Because we got Why So Sads Right there, we got the Limousine Johns. Oh, my hand's in the way. Limousine Johns, zebra joints. What else do we have? We got Georgetown Dunks right there. We got Born and Raised right there, and then it's like Malachite dark green right there. We got the Fruity Pebbles. We got the California Highs right there. And then what other dunks am I seeing? April, I think, right here. But that would be all of the dunks we have in an 11 and a half Northwest. Let me know if any of those caught your eye. I can show you them, and then no worries if not. And then let me know. Let me know what other sizes we're looking for. We're at 11 and a half right now, but we go down all the way down to like a 9C, 8C, I think. So we have some kid shoes, and if there are some smaller heads, smaller sizes here, we can go check those out. Let me know. Which colorway in the lows, Norm? Because they'll vary. Let me know what colorway, or let me know a shelf, and we can go from there. Because typically people will be like shelf two, three from the right, you know. So let me know, Norm, which colorway, because we got a couple lows. Which colorway of the lows? One low, dunk low. Let me know, and then I got you with the price. Let me know, Norm, and then here, shelf one. The which lows? The Wyso Sads, top left. Easy. I got you. All right, Blanco, you're next in queue, baby. So 9 and 9.5. Easy. So those are the Wyso Sads. And then real quick for those still in here, somebody suggested a notepad or something. I'm like, yo, like I'm open to suggestions. So that one is up next right there. We're gonna grab the Wyso Sads and an 11 and a half and see what they're priced at. These are brand new. We can run them at 325. And if you have a counter, let me know. They are brand new, so it's bang. 13s would be after the 9 and 9.5 after I'm done showing this pair. Just so you know, Philip. So it'll be maybe like 2 to 3 minutes if you're okay with waiting. If not, appreciate you for stopping by. Gotcha. It's no worries. No worries. But yeah. Okay. So real quick, remind me the size one more time. It was 13. And let me know if you're still here for the 9 and 9.5, and then we'll go. 9, 9.5. Let me know. Okay, easy. So real quick, this is where we're at right now. 9, 9.5, and then 13. So we'll pull up. This was a 9.5 and 9, and then I can show y'all the wall. We'll start with the 9.5, and then easy. What you got to do, Blanco? Basically, what I recommend, feel free to swipe shot off to the side. Take a screenshot and zoom around, kind of like Norm did, said shelf one, dunk up top, like something like that. Or you can tell me shelf three, middle of the rack, Just let me know. We got a variety of shoes. When it comes to price points, there's a price that they were priced already. I just give you what we're at. We go from there. Any other questions, I check with my superiors. But we try and work with you. As long as like offers are reasonable, we see what we can do. Like there was a pair of metallic five somebody had asked for. We had them at 365. We said 350. I double checked to see if we could go any lower because they were curious. Sadly, we weren't able to. But, as long as you got an offer, if there's a shoe you like, we can see what we can do. We also do bundle deals. It just depends on the shoe, depends on the wiggle room. So we see what we can do. Easy. I got you with the nines, and we'll go from here. Genuinely try to, help y'all out and see what I can do. I might be just an associate, but that doesn't mean I can try and find y'all the shoe that you like. Because I don't price the shoes, I don't buy or anything. I just work here. I pull up, do my job, and go from there. So feel free to screenshot size 9, and then we'll go up to size 13. That is correct, Chris. That is correct. You can see the full in-depth look. I just can't necessarily direct you there, because we are on Whatnot, so that's something to keep in mind, y'all. But size 13 is up next. Let me know if you got your picture, Blanco, and we'll go from there. This is the size 9, 9.5 that we just showed. 13 is up next. I'm gonna We're located in the Alderwood Mall in Linwood, Washington. So I'm gonna head over to the size 13s. Blanco, let me know. Oh, 9.5 one more time. Got you. And then let me know if y'all see something. We can go from there. But we're located in Linwood, Washington. I was about to say Seattle, but inside of the Alderwood Mall. So if y'all are local to Washington, pull up, pull up. But all right, we're heading over size 13s. It is mixed with the 13s and 14s. So just let me know the shoe. I'll get it off the shelf, and then I'll hit you with the price. But this is a 13 and 14. And something to note is that it's a mix of new and pre-owned. So it just depends on the shoe really. Because sometimes people are like, what do you have new? And it sometimes it's a little difficult, but hit me with the specific colorway that you see. It's a lot easier to check that way. But for sure, Blanco, just let me know. I can always go back for you. Four is on shelf four. Both fours, because these are the nostalgias. Whoops, my hand's in the way. Nostalgias or militaries. Let me know, or I can bring both of them down. Nostalgias or militaries. Let me know, Philip, and then I gotcha. Military blacks, easy. So we'll start with the size on these Johns. These are a size 13. They are brand new. Pickle, I got you in just a sec. These are at 365 and they are brand new. If you have a counter, let me know. That's the ideal price. But 365 brand new size 13. Yeah. You have a new 10.5, they use 11. So these were at 365. They used 11. They are brand new though. And then Pickle Rick, was there a specific SB you were looking for in a 9.5? 330. It was on there like this morning. I could not go that low to my knowledge, but 350. We're close. We're close. 350. I update the listing and I gotcha. 350. We'll do another 350 to you. Let me know. I can update the listing down below. 350 from 365. And then no worries if not. Appreciate you, Philip, for kicking it and being patient too. Let me know. This one was a brand new pair. You would need to buy on here. If you'd like, I can update basically that's this listing right here. I update it. So after the in-shop shoe deal, I put it in parentheses and put what you're buying. And then shipping wouldn't change because this one is just a single pair. And then I update this right here to the 350. So just let me know. No worries if not, Philip, but appreciate you for stopping by and being patient. And then let me know if you're still here for the 9.5 SBs. We can go and check and I can show you what we have. It's just dependent on like what is asked for. So you be up. Let me know. The other fours, I gotcha. And then if you want a bundle deal, Philip, too, let me know. I can ask and we go from there. These are pre-owned, the Flight Nostalgias. They're at 195. These are a 13. These are a 13 as well. They're at 195. The stars right there. Roll call, they're present. The heels right here. But the Flight Nostalgias, these are the Johns right here. So these were at 195. The militaries were at, you shot an offer. We could do 350 on the militaries. These were at 195. Probably the sticker. Easy. Yeah. All good. I was just curious. Oh, you're good. You're good. So these Johns were at 195, and then that's it right there. And then these Johns were at 350. That's the price we agreed on that was okay. And I double checked with my manager if we had any more wiggle room, but this one would be at 350 as well, just because it's brand new. But let me know. And the nostalgias were pre-owned, but you see all the stars. They're right there. And then for the person, Pickle Rick, that asked for SBs in a 9.5, let me know. I can pull up. We can go look at the 9.5 wall. And then if you're gone, I can also clear it from the queue. No worries. Let me know, Pickle Rick. But I'm gonna put these Johns back. Let me know. We're here. We're chilling. No worries, Philip. Just let me know the pair, and then kind of which one you wanted, the 350, the 195, and then if you got offers, the militaries were firm. We can see about the nostalgias. If you wanted both, we can see what's up too. But let me know what size is next. I'm gonna set y'all down one more time. 9.5. I got you. Somebody had asked earlier, and then I don't think that they're still here. 9.5. That's where we're heading right now. And then just remember, y'all, I do have to be mindful of customers. So, bang, 9.5 right there. We're pulling up. Let me know if y'all see a shoe that you like. Hold up. Let me update the queue here. We got 8.5 through 9. So I got you with the 8.5 and 9s next. And then Pine Greens, City. I got 4 pairs of them. Do you just want me to look for the cheapest pair and then we go from there? Let me know, City, because I got one on that shelf, and then 2 down here. Let me know if you want me to get the cheapest one. It's the pine greens that we have on these shelves. The cleanest, easy. I got you. Okay, so we got 2 pairs right here. So this one is brand new. This one would be at 420. This one is brand new, so chilling on that one. This one was at 360, but it was pre-owned. So I got you the cleanest pre-owned pair and then the brand new pair that we have. So 360 and then 415. We do 415. But that was the brand new pair, pre-owned pair. Let me know. And let me know if y'all see any other shoes. For the person that asked for 9.5s as well. But that was the request from City. From there, let me know if you're still here for the. Yeah, no worries. Feel free to take a screenshot. We can always go from there. And then let me know if you're still here for the 9s and 8.5s. We can pull up over there. Let me know. You're right here. Got it right here. Size 11. Give me a second. I can check. I don't have any 9060s in store right now. Let me know for the size 9 and 8.5 though, if you're still here. Just to make sure, very bottom shelf, Edwin. Bang. These are brand new. I do not have any motos either. I can double check for that one. If somebody asked for the Stussies, I can check. But these were at 330. They're brand new. Checkered Converses we would not have. Give me a sec. I can update the queue, but these were at 330 brand new for the Black Hat threes. These Johns were brand new ski. So stars are there. But I'll set these Johns back. And the one next to it, it's gonna be the same as this one. We'll see what the price differences are on these Johns. Oh, they're both brand new, so I'm gonna just show you one. Excuse me. Sorry about that. So
You want me to go around?
you can go in front too. It does not matter. You're good. So these were White Thunders, 420. These are brand new ski though. Both of the pairs were brand new. Let me know if you're still here for the Air Max. Sorry, I was trying to get a little crazy. And then I'm gonna swap over for the 8.5s. I got you in the list right here for the 10.5 SBs. Let me know for the size 8.5 and size 9 if you're still here. And then if not, we'll keep it pushing to the 10.5s. And then that way I can check the Air Max as well. So which Air Max was it one more time? You said Stussy Air Max? All right. Let me double check. So the Stussy Air Maxes are brand new. They're at 360. They're 360. And then we'll go to the 10.5s. The person that asked for the smaller sizes were not here. They were at 360. Let me know. I can show you them. But so just to make sure, for the person that's not here, we're not going to be going to the 8.5s and 9s. 10.5 SBs are next. Let me know if you're still here for the 10.5 SBs, and then we're up. We're up. Easy. All right. Excuse me. Bang. So for SBs, I'll show you the ones that I can see here, and then let me know if you like any of them. So we have the YSO Sads. We got the Udos right here. We got it's like the black fog. It's just the black with the gum bottom. We got the Aprils right there. What else do we got? What else do we got? Limousine joints right there. Um, Dodgers, sour apple, or I guess apple, I guess. Those Johns down there too. Just let me know. And then I can grab the Air Maxes too to show you them if you're still here, and we can go from there. On the black ones, the ones with the gum bottom up top, let me know. Apparently, I have a pair of gray fogs too. I got a pair of gray fogs up here, right there. Bang. Let's see. What are we asking on these? Oh, these are brand new, so that'll make the condition a bit easier. The These were at 140, brand new. These are brand new, 140. And then this one is the black white gum. That is the colorway of these. Size 10s, I gotcha. We don't have them separated by like stylish shoe. They're gonna be just kind of on the wall like this. But yeah, Jeremy, we would have some in 8 and 9. I just have to add you to the queue because size 10 was up next. So these were at 140. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. But okay, it was size 10 was asked for, and then 9 through 8. So size 10 is up, and then let me show you what we're working with right here. 10 is next, then 9, then 8. And then Frenzy, if you'd like, I'm gonna just put them off to the side for now. Just let me know. It was 140, brand new. And then Jeremy, yeah, I gotcha. What I was saying was they're gonna be like this, and then I'll point them out for you, and we can go from there. But for Frenzy, I'm gonna put them off to the side here, and then no worries if not, just let me know. But size 10 SBs was the next thing we were asked for. The grays, I gotcha. The grays are pre-owned, I regret to inform, but for the price point that those are at, they're at 170. So this is a size 10, and then SBs are gonna be mixed in. So boom, orange lobster, boom, Jedi's. Somebody had asked for them. But where is it? I'm looking for my sticky notes. But right now, we're on the size 10, and then 9, and then 8. And then Eric, if you had a specific shoe, let me know. But these were a size 10 and a half. Wolf Grays, I thought they were what is it? Gray Fogs? Or are they the same thing? I don't know. But these were at 170. Pre-owned 170. This is what the heel is looking like. And then for the stars, right there. 170. If you want both of them, Frenzy, easy. Easy. Here, give me a sec, y'all. Let me know if y'all see anything in the 10s. If not, we'll go down to the 9. Buttercups in the 10, I gotcha. All right. Yo, Jeremy. I said we're going up next. You're in queue. I told you that it's gonna be just like this wall. Yeah, I got you. Yo, don't worry, y'all. I'm keeping track. Somebody asked for buttercups. I'm selling some black gums. Hold up, I need to add 8.5 onto here. 8.5. All right, so 10s are done. Frenzy. I'm gonna update the listing for you. I'm gonna show the size 9 next real quick. While I update it for you. It was 140 for the black gums, brand new. I'm gonna grab those real quick before I forget. They were the black white gum, dare I say. But 140, and then Blossoms. No, I'm sorry. I'm moving at 100 miles per hour. But these were at 320, 320 pre-owned. This is what you're looking at for the stars, and then the heels. So 320 on these. And if you have an offer, let me know. But sorry about that just in time. That's my bad. I'm jumping around here. Doing my best to remember. But 320, I'm updating the black white gums real quick. Oh, you said Blossoms. Man, that's the wrong one. Blossoms in the 10 we would not have. That one was bubbles. That's my bad. So blossoms in the 10 we would not have. Sorry. I showed you the bubble gums. But I'm gonna edit this here for Frenzy. And then I'm putting it here. But we're in the size 9 right now. I sorry about that, y'all. I'll check chat in just a second. All right. Let me pin that real quick. I'll check chat right now. Give me a sec, y'all. Sorry about that. I'm updating this for Frenzy here. Bang. Bidding should be updated. That's right there for you, Frenzy. Black White Gums, 140. Going out to Frenzy. Appreciate you. These were brand new. First purchase too, easy. We appreciate you. It is Saturday, so stuff will be shipped out on Monday because the post office is closed. But all right, let's see. SB's sixth, 10th shoe in. All right, I gotcha, Jeremy. Let's see. We said sixth row, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then 10th shoe in. This one right here. Do you want both of them or the blue one or the gray one? Let me know. I'm assuming this one, these right here. Red laces got you. But appreciate you, Frenzy. That was easy. But this one's the Northern Lights. The Northern Lights, so it's an older SB. It is at 700. Northern Lights. It's an older dunk. You got the thing right there, but the condition that they're in is clean, pretty clean. But they were at 7. And if you have a counter, Jeremy, let me know. But this one, yeah, it's an older SB, so the price point is up there. No worries if not. 8.5 is still in the Q2, and then 8 as well. So let me know if you're still here for the 8.5s. That'll be on the way to the eights, so I can show that too. If not, we'll keep it pushing. Size 13. Let me add that to the queue real quick. For the 8 and 8.5. So if y'all are not here, we'll go up to size 13. This is what the queue is looking like too. We just finished nines, but okay. So that was a 8.5, right? We'll show 8.5 real quick. Showing that. Easy. So real quick, this is where we're at right now. The 8s and then 13s, Ty, if you're still here. And then let me update this again for the placeholder. What we're doing, we're personal shopping. Let me know if y'all see a shoe that you'd like. We go from there. I get you a price, and if the price is right, we run the deal. And then if not, it's no worries. But I'm updating this so I can't see chat. So just a sec, y'all. And then I'm gonna pin it one more time. But cool. Let's see. Sorry, y'all. Chat is getting all over the place here. Oh, skater dives. Gotcha. First, I was like, huh? These are pre-owned, size 8.5, and they are at 575. 575. I didn't realize that we moved some dunks from our dunk wall, but 575. And then give me a sec. I do have to update the queue. So somebody asked for size 10. That would be after size 8 and 13. So let me know. 6 rows, second show in. Tight boots. Let me know. Tight boots. Tight boots are at 220. Pre-owned 220. This is what you're looking at for the stars. For the heel. Tight boots at 220. And then size 8 is next. So just let me know if y'all see something. These are at 220. And if you have an offer, also let me know. Updating the queue real quick. Let me know if you're still here for the 13s and the size 10s. Let me know. This is what we're looking like right now. This is where we're at. Size 8 is next, and then 13 and 10. Let me know. Doing my best to get around to the requests here. Easy, I got you. So I'm gonna show the size 8 here, and then DJ. Here's what we're gonna do. All right, it's gonna be a super quick glimpse at the 10s. It's gonna be because it's on the way to 13s. What I'm gonna ask you to do is swipe chat off to the side and take a screenshot. We'll still come back to the 10s, but that way, while you're waiting, you can browse a little bit. For the 13s, they're up next after the 8s. So let me know if you're still here for the 13s, and then if not, we can go up to the size 10 for DJ. So let me know, size 13, you're next in queue. Let me know. If not, we'll focus on 10s next. So let me know. I can double check who had asked for that. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Ty, let me know if you're still here for the 13s. If not, we'll skip 13s. We'll go to the 10s. Ty, if you're still here, let me know. And then no worries if not. I understand that people got stuff to do. And then size 12 is up in queue. So the person that asked for 13 is gone. We're doing 10 and then 12. All right, Brian, it'll be like three-ish minutes or so. So dunk on the first row, 6-1. That one should be the Nar Hunter, I think. So we got 3 and 3. Yeah, it'll be the Nar Hunters. These are brand new at 265. Nar Hunters at 265. These are brand new ski. 265. And if you have a counter, let me know. Ideally, right, I'm hitting you the price where the price is right, but no worries if not. These are at 265. 265. And they were brand new. So size 10 is up next, and then size 12 after. Let me know if you're still here for the 12. 13 as well. Easy. Easy. So, real quick, this is what the queue is looking like. All right, let me show y'all this, John. We got size 10 next, then we got 12, then we got 13. Navy Boy is going to be around like 3 to 5 minutes. Bear with me. Feel free to kick it. Feel free to come back. You can spin the block and then let me know. But we're going to go over to the size 10s, and then let me know if there was anything in the size 8, Eric. But also, feel free to take a screenshot and then browse. I can even show you the 8.5s one more time if you'd like. Easy, easy. Let's see. Twin Peaks. I can grab those in just a sec. The highs. Twin Peaks. They're at 630. Or what condition is it? These are brand new. These are brand new. These would be at 630. Jeremy. These are brand new. 630. Right. Size 10 is up next. These were at 630. But size 10, then 12, and 13, I think it was. So, show y'all size 10. Appreciate you, Jeremy. Oh, it's no worries. But also, if you don't want to be on camera, just let me know and I'll avoid you too. Appreciate you for the questions, Jeremy. All right, so real quick, we got size 10 right now, then 12, and then 13. And then if there are specific shoes y'all are looking for in a specific size, that I'm able to answer while we're browsing other shoes. And then size 12 is up next. So let me know if you're still here for the 12. Let me know if you're still here for the 13. And then we keep it pushing. And then no worries if not, y'all. Easy, Navy. I think you were the one waiting for 13s. And then the person waiting for 12s, let me know if you're still here. Brian, if you're still here for the 12s, easy. I appreciate your guys' patience. It can get a little hectic when we're personal shopping, but I try and get to everybody. Somebody recommended last time, like, yo, do a queue, write it on a piece of paper. I'm like, all right, let me try it out, and it's working. You need to walk. You can walk through too if you like. It's no worries.
Oh, no, that's
Yeah, yeah. This is all one dot. Yeah. But all right, easy. Yo, I got you, DJ. Appreciate it. So, I need to grab this shoe here. But all right, size 12 is up next, and then tie easy. Sorry, excuse me, y'all. I'm gonna be pointing to this wall right here. All right, so
13 and 14.
well, this 13's in the clothing rack right there, where you see the black floor. It's gonna be like 5 or 10.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, it'll be on this side over here. So
Okay.
it'll be from this dunk to the other dunk. So the gray dunk to the green dunk, basically. And then white cement size 13 style. Give me a second, I can double check for you. This is the size 12. So Brian, let me know. And then what was it, navy? Let me know if there was a specific shoe in a 13 you were looking for. Kind of like Ty just asked for the what was it, white cement threes? I can also check for you. White cement threes, Ty. Let me double check for you. I shall see. Do we have white cement threes? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think I'm seeing one. Let me know if you see one, but Ty, I don't think we have one right now. And then second row, black and red. The four, this four right here, or second row, as in from the bottom. Let me know. I'm not seeing it. Bottom, I gotcha. And then Ty, white cement threes we would not have. Yeah, you're African. Okay. This is a brand new pair. That one's at 4. We got a pre-owned pair for 320. Pre-owned pair for 320. So new pair was right here. That one is at 4. This one was at 320. And then these are size 12s. That's the stars right there. Let me show you the heel. These were at 320. And if you have an offer, let me know. Ideally, we're giving you the prices right, you know, and then we sell them at that price. But you know, if you have an offer, we can go from there. If there is a difference of more than $100, I have to say no right off the bat. But these were at 320, Red Thunders. And then 13 is up next, and then we'll go there. I know Ty was in the chat. Navy boy, are you still here for the 13s? Kobe 8, Venus Beach, size 11. I gotcha. So let me know if you see anything else in the size 12. If not, I'll put y'all to the 13 and 14 to hit the while I check the Kobe. All right. Yo, feel free to take a screenshot. I think it was Brian. Swipe chat off to the side, and we can go from there. You can take a screenshot, zoom around while I'm around. Travis in a size 12. I don't think I'm seeing any right now. I can check in just a second. I have the trainer one, the running shoe, but this is a size 13 wall. It's mixed with a 14. So let me know a specific shoe. I can double check it for you. And I'm gonna check for the Kobe's, which we do have in 11. I'll just get you the price. Bang. All right, real quick, I'm gonna be interrupting for the Venice PG-13s. We don't have any PG-13s. What size, Sama? PG-13. That's like the hoop shoe, no? I think so. We would not. The orange, I think, is at like 8. It's a special box, but somebody asked for the Venice Beaches. These are the Protros, so they're 2024. These are pre-owned. They'd be at 265. And if you have a counter, let me know. But these were at 265. If you're still here for the Kobe's. Sorry, I forgot who was asking.
Pretty sure those ones are just tried on too.
Jumpman, to my knowledge, to my manager's knowledge, these were just tried on though. But we have to list them as pre-owned, you know? But these were at it's almost $100 difference, and I have to say no right off the bat. They were at 265. We can run a 250, and that would be kind of the lowest. But anything under 2, it has to be a no. I regret to inform. Size 12, we can show that after. And then I'll double check the orange lobsters for you. Sorry about that. But all right, so you're next up on the queue right here, 12. It's gonna be about like 3 minutes or so. I'm gonna double check the orange lobsters. They are the special box if I remember correctly. So something to keep in mind. But they're 13. They're at 9. These are at 9, and then they're special box Jonathans, I think. They are indeed the special box. They're at 9 special boxes. This is what the stars are looking like right here. This is what the heels are looking like right there. But size 12 is up next. Jumpman, let me know about the 250 on the Venice. And then if not, no worries. But size 12 and 12 and a half is up next. Let me know. It's no worries, y'all, if you don't buy anything. Regardless, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, asking questions, and just chopping it up with me. And feel free to take a screenshot, Navy. Swipe chat off to the side, and then Yeah, you can zoom around while I'm gone and then just hit me with the shelf and a number and we go from there. But all right, let me know if you're still here for the size 12. Let me know. Let me know. And then I got you for the size 12. It's been a busy stream, but hey, the notepad is working. So let me know if you're still here for the size 12. If not, we will go up to a different size 12s. Easy soul flow. I gotcha. Bang. Size 12 and 12 and a half. So they're mixed in together. So let me know if you see one that you like. I'll get you a price. If you're new here, basically, I update the listing down below. And then we go from there if we agree on a price. 10 and a half will be up next. Let me show y'all the queue real quick after this. So we're currently on the size 12 and 12 and a half. Miguel, you'd be right after 10 and a half for around 2 or 3 minutes. That is correct, Jumpman. That is correct. The one thing I got to remind y'all is we are on Whatnot. So just something to keep in mind. That is the same pair. So from there, CPFM, perp. This one is a size 12 and a half. It is pre-owned. And then I can get a price check for you real quick. What were you looking to spend? Jumpman, I would have to say no. 250 was the best. I can check with my manager, but I don't think there'll be much of a budge because it says pre-owned, but they were just tried on, but we're listing them as pre-owned type thing. So sorry about that. Let me know if you want me to double check the price on this because right now it's at like I think 8. It's at 775. Roy, give me a sec and I can double check. I gotcha. And then Para SB. This John, I think is brand new. This one is pre-owned. Pre-owned at 335. Pre-owned at 335. Let me show you what you're working with here. Bang. Stars. Bang. Heels. Bang. But these are the Johns at 335. These were the size 12. Size 12 at 335. Soles right there. I don't think y'all can really see though. The lighting is kind of crazy. So y'all can see that, and then run 3. That this one I don't think so. It's a newer pair. Within my wiggle room, if you want to do 320, we can update it and run it. 320. But all else I will have to check with my manager. And then the Stussies, I'll have to double check for you one more time, Roy. But 320 if you're down. All else I have to double check, but that we'd go to 300. I do not think so because we've had these for I think a couple days. We're checking the pars for you. Let me grab the Air Maxes real quick, the Stussy Johns. They were size 11, right, Roy? Easy, I gotcha. What was your offer on them one more time, Roy? But yo, let me know if you're still here, Slow. Or it's Soul. Holy, my bad. Oh yeah, I see you. So 305 and we gotcha. 305 and we can run it. Let me know, Soul. These we actually haven't even had for that many days. It's kind of sick. This is a clean pair. But let me know.
How are you doing, sir? Yeah, you? You're good. You do 25 minutes.
Okay. Here, let me see what I can do here. Soul. Give me a sec, Soul. I gotcha. Let me know, Soul. Let me know. We are chilling. Let me know. And then Roy. So what was it?
For these?
Yeah.
325.
Yo, 325, Roy, would be the lowest we can do. And then Soul, I was able to to get the 3, but no worries if not. Roy, it would be 325. So let me know. Let me know for the Stussy Air Maxes that are DS, brand new ski. Uh,
Let's go.
315. He counted. No. Roy, in the wise words of my manager, we ball. It was a DS, and then it was a size 11. Size 11. Uh-oh, that could have been crazy. Yo, who entered the drawing for the Alaskas, though? That's the real question, y'all. All right, Roy. All right, Roy. Let me know you're still here. Approved by the managerial. These were brand new. As long as it's an offer I can ask my manager on, we're chilling. Oh, that's the first purchase too, Roy. Appreciate you. And then Soul, let me know. Let me know. I got the double okay for the 3. We can run it, and then no worries if not. But let me know, y'all. The queue is open. I think I can double check the sizes. I might have messed up. Yo, actually, there was a 10.5. If you're still here, there were some deals being made, so that's my fault. But let me know if you're still here. If not, it's no worries. But queue is open. Queue is open. Y'all are gonna share my face, Roy. Nah, thank you. We appreciate you. First purchase too. That's always sick to see. But yeah, as long as it's reasonable, as long as we're able to, we can toss a deal whenever we can, type of thing. For me, I just work here. I'm an associate, but we see what we can do for y'all to get you a shoe that you want at a price point that you want to pay. Oops, I forgot to update the price of this. Um, bring this back down to 3. But let me know if y'all got any questions, if there's any size requests. A deal took a little long, so the queue is open. Like I said, if y'all got any like critiques or any comments, like, yo, let me know. I can work with them. Somebody literally suggested this, like the last live was like, yo, come up with the list. And I was like, I mean, I can do it. And I did it. And it's working. Like, I don't take any deposits. We just, browse the shelves and go from there. Just so that way the personal shopping is a bit more accessible for y'all. So let me know if there's a size that you're looking for. We can go to the wall. We have a whole lot of shoes. Whole lot of shoes. So just let me know if there's a size we're looking for. We're personal shopping. We sold 2 pairs today already. We sold Stussy Air Maxes that were brand new. We sold black white gums that were brand new as well at prices people wanted to pay. Right now, this right here, the in-shop shoe deal, 7 women's, 9 men's. As in 7 women's. Wait, never mind. My bad. I'm goofy. So let me run this back real quick. So 7 women's, and then so it's 2 separate requests, right? Just to make sure I understood. My size conversion was going in, but it was 7 women's and 9 men's, easy. So 7 women's will be what is it? 5.5 youth? Yeah. I don't know why my brain. And then it was 9 men's. So there are some people in front of the youth wall right now, so I can show you the size 9. And then I'll go to the 7 women's if that's cool with you. But I'll show you the wall real quick. This was one of the requests right here. My brain was farting there, but I'll show you the size 9 first, Brooke, and then we'll go from there. I can still show you the 5.5. I'm just being respectful of the customers in shop, because we have a physical location. So right now we're at the 9, and then we can go to the 5.5 youth. And then the way that this works, if this is your first time here, I just ask you to tell me a shelf and tell me a shoe. And then from there, I get you the price, and then we go from there. I don't price the shoes. I'm giving some wiggle room or some okay with like what is it, negotiation, but we can always check with my managers. So size 9, and then 5.5 youth next, which is 7 women. Let me know. And then we'll go to the 5.5 youth next. Pass on the 9s, easy. No worries. We'll go to the 5.5 youth next. 7 women's. And let me know, y'all, if you have any requests. This was the most recent request right now. This is what we're looking at right now for the 7 women's. And then if the music is loud, there's my apologies. The speaker's like right above me. Let me know if there's any size requests, y'all. Once again, I show y'all the wall, get you the shoe, tell you what we're asking, and if it's the price is right, I update the listing down below, and we go from there. Let me know. The queue is open. So if there's any size requests, we can go to that next. Yo, easy. Appreciate you for stopping by and asking questions, though. Regardless, it's appreciated, even just chilling with us. So 9.5 and 10s, it's your lucky day. It's your turn. So I'm gonna start with the 10s actually, because I completely forgot about the rack that's up here. So I'm gonna still show you the wall, but these are all overflows of size 10s. I've been forgetting to show these today, but let me know if you see something. I can get you a price. These are size 10 overflow from what's not on the shelf. So size 10, and then I got you with the size 10 wall and size 9.5. So let me know if y'all see something that you like. I can get you a price and we go from there. So that was it for those size 10s. That was just the overflow. I'm gonna show you the size 10 wall real quick and then a 9.5. So bang, right here, size 10. And if you see something, let me know. Right now was Pal that was asking for these. Let me fix the tripod here. Holy, but all right. Pal, let me know if you see anything that you like. If there's a specific shoe, we can go to the wall and double check. Sorry about that. And the 9.5 is next after this. Let me know if y'all got any other shoes that y'all are wanting to look at or any other sizes. Let me know. It's just personal shopping, so I'm bringing y'all around the shop, showing y'all what we have. 6 Let me double check. Jimmy, you will have to wait just one size. Pine Greens, I got you. Let me show you the queue, Jimmy, so I can show you where you stand, but you would be next. So after this, it's 9.5, and then this right here is the 6.5 and 7. My apologies, Jimmy. If you'd like to wait, it'll be like 3 minutes, and then no worries if not. Somebody asked Pine Green 4s. So I don't have any in a size 10. I have a couple in a 9.5, if that's cool. Let me know, Maddie. Because I'm not seeing one on the wall here. I'm only seeing the metallic greens. So for pine greens, I have some in a 9.5. Maddie, let me know. Oh, that was a separate request in PAL. Never mind. Whoopsies. Bang. Pine greens and what size, Maddie? This is 9.5. And then up next is 6.5 and 7 if you're still here. Just let me know. And then no worries if not. Understand. It can be a bit of a hassle to wait. But 9.5. Welcome in, yo. So let me know. 6.5 and 7 is up next. And if you have scrolled on to the next stream, it is no worries. I think it was Jimmy that I'd asked. So let me know, pal, if you see anything. 9.5 or 10. And once again, we can do bundle deals. It just depends on the shoes. And yeah, so just let me know. Appreciate y'all for stopping by. No worries if there's no requests or if there's nothing that you see that catches your eye. But yeah, let me know, pal. Yeah, appreciate you. Appreciate you. So, Jimmy, let me know if you're still here for the 6.5 or 7s. Let me know, Jimmy. And then no worries if not. I'm gonna just post up in my stream corner. So, bang, let me know. Or we go ahead. It might be ending today's stream. It's slowing down a little bit, so might go ahead. All right. I think we might just be ending it here, y'all. Let me know if there's any last minute size requests. We can go to that wall. If not, I think I might go ahead and end today's. So let me know if there's a size or a shoe you're looking for. And yeah, let me know, y'all, if there's size requests. We can go to that wall. And then no worries if not. Did just some personal shopping today. Pulled up, kicked it on the interwebs, and whatnot land. Size 9. Chris, is there a price point or a specific shoe you'd like to look? If not, it's no worries. We're just gonna head over there and then we can see if you see anything you like. Let me know. Let me know, Chris. And then we'll head over. You're literally I just cleared my sticky notes, so is you
All right, let's just go.
Cherry 11s? We can check. I'll check while I leave you to look at the size 9 wall. Because I don't know if we'll have any right now. That is a little bit of a flaw, but I mean we can see. I think at the moment we would not have any. So let me show you what we're working with here. That would be the size 9 right there. So cherry 11s I do not have, but let me know if you see something else that you'd like in a size 9. We can get you a price and we can see what we have. Let me know, Chris. And let me know if y'all have any size requests for the other people hopping in. The queue's open. Oh, we're on size 9 right now. And then we go down all the way to 9C. The options might vary a little less for smaller sizes, but we try and have a variety of sizes here in store. So let me know. And then no worries if not. Appreciate y'all for stopping by regardless. We're currently in the size 8 section, y'all. Or size 9. Whoa, I can't read. Let me know if there's a shoe that you like. And then no worries if not, Chris. Appreciate you for stopping by and asking the question. The ones in the middle are indeed metallic 5s. I can bring them down for you if you'd like. Let me know. They are metallic 5s. What's to the right of it? It's gonna be a Voodoo. And then Crawfish. 1 second here. I can grab the Crawfish for you in just a sec. And then it's Zion Voodoos up there, but I can grab the Crawfish. So these are pre-owned. They are pre-owned. 460 on the Crawfishes. This is what you're looking at right here. They're pre-owned, but the stars are there. Mo, give me a second. I can double check. Yeah, I got you with the Voodoos, but these were at 460. And if you have a counter, let me know. We can see what we can do. But 460 Crawfishes, and then Voodoos, I gotcha. And then best price on the cements, also gotcha. Give me a sec here. And then I think the Voodoos were brand new. Voodoos are brand new. They are at 470. Brand new 470. I think we had a used pair, but it's sold. And if you have a counter too on the Voodoo, let me know. But brand new, got the stars right there, the soles right there. What's up, Mood? Let me know if you got any questions. I just work here, bro. So all these prices, they were given to me. So I take no offense, my boy. And we try and see what we can do. But that's the price on these. Let me know if you have a counter. No worries if not, but appreciate you for asking. No, yeah, these are a 6 shoe. I like them. I think the purple ones don't get enough love. They're going for significantly less, and it's kind of crazy. No. So, if you're still here for the cements, let me know. I can double check for you for the person that asked for the cements. Easy. Judd, I regret to inform. I'm gonna go grab the cements, but Judd, I regret to inform we do not have any 9060s in any sizes in the store. I appreciate it, Judd. We're just kicking it. We're we're hanging out, we're chilling, and then we implemented something that somebody recommended of like, yo, have a queue for the list or for the sizes. And I got a list too, so it's working. But all right, the cements. Just to make sure, we're talking about the Supreme cement joints, right? Easy. All right, this is one that I'll have to double check with my manager. I think the price that I gave last time was kind of where we're gonna be at. And then if you weren't here last time, I'll give you the price for that too. But what we had like looked at was at 1.5. But let me know. I gotcha. And then JS, give me a second. I gotcha. Okay. And then oh wait, sorry on my face. Okay, so real quick, Mo. Let me know what you were at for him. I have my manager checking. Somebody asked for 10 and 11, I think it was. 10.5 or 11. Let me know if you're still here for that. And then there was another size request that came in too. That one was a what was it? 6.5 youth, which is 8 women's, right? Yeah. All right, easy JS. So before we head over there, I'm checking on a Supreme Cement. And then for the person that asked for the 8 women's, that is after two. So it's got two spots right now. If y'all are willing to wait, it's gonna be around like 2 to 3 minutes. Mo, well, you're asking on Whatnot. Whatnot is separate because I'm given prices to work with and I go from there. For all other inquiries, in our bio, it says to DM us on Instagram. I can't be like redirecting people, type of thing. Yeah, just because like for me, I just work here. So when it comes to price points, like there's only so much that I can do. But then that way it'll be a lot easier and it'll be a lot more straightforward. I would say. Um, he's gonna DM.
Okay.
Yeah. So Mo, let me know, and I can let them know, and we can see what's up. But for the size 10.5 and 11, let me know if you're still here, and then you're up next. It was JS, I think that was asking. So let me know, and then if not, easy. All right. So I'm looking. It's a little busy, but I'll squeeze us in there. I got us. We'll start with the size 11, and then let me know if you're still here for the 8 women's. Sorry, I'll set us up here. But Mo, let me know, and then I'll let them know. And then let me know if you're still here for the 8 women's. That one would be up next after the 10.5. Easy. So, real quick, because it's getting a little busy, JS, what I recommend, swipe chat off to the side and then take a screenshot and then zoom around. I'll do the same for the 10.5. But that way you can browse while I'm going to other sizes too. Just to be courteous of people's times because it's happened before. So I'm gonna pan you over to the 10.5 JS, and then we're going to the 8 women's. All right, JS. I'm gonna pan you. Oh, sick. I'm gonna pan you to the 10.5. Feel free to take a screenshot as well, and then browse while I show the 8 women's. That one is a much smaller selection, so it's a bit quicker. But for these, we just got a whole lot of shoes. So we're going up to the 8 women's, 6.5 youth next. But let me know, JS. Appreciate you for stopping by. Appreciate your patience. You waited for a little, and then for the 8 women's, I appreciate you for waiting too. But we'll pull up, and then this is the selection right here. And if you see anything you like, let me know. I'll get you a price, and we go from there. As I was telling Mo, I just work here, so there's only so much that I can say about the prices. But for any other questions, I can always ask the higher ups. Easy, JS. I'll go check real quick. You said the orange Pata? Easy. All right, let's see. For the 10.5, I can go grab it for you. It was at 185. It was at 185 JS. It is pre-owned. It is pre-owned. No bracelet on that one if it matters, but 185 I can grab it for you. Then we're currently in the 8 women's, 6.5 youth. We can go to a next size. Let me know, JS. I can grab you the Patas 185. We can run 175. And then, yeah, just let me know. Let me know if there's any size requests. Let me know. Let me know. Because I can grab the 10.5 for you. Oh, easy. All right. So let me know if you want me to grab the Patas. We can look at them. We can see what's up. But let me know. Let me know, JS. 175 was ideally. But let me know. And then we can go check out other stuff too. Let me know if y'all got any questions. Let me know if y'all have any questions. If there's size we're looking for, the queue is open again. We're cranking through these, doing the best that I can to structure it a little bit more because it can be a little hectic sometimes. 11 men's easy. Is there a specific shoe you're looking for at all, Cameron? I can help you narrow it down, but no worries if not. Easy. We just got the DM about the where we at.
That's okay.
And then right. And then let me know because I have to write it down. But all right. So 11s, let me know if you're still here. We'll go check. Let me know, Cameron. Size 11. Easy. All right. I'm gonna just squeeze in right over here. Sorry about that.
Good.
All right, bang. Y'all just straight up looking at my face. But let me know if you see anything you like and we can go from there. And did you have any questions?
No, just browsing. Thank you.
Easy. It's like streaming when the shop is open is interesting. I try not to be in people's way and like try and be respectful, not to just get like people in camera, you know?
Weird, like watching you guys and then like being in here and stuff. So
Right? It's interesting. Because that's how I found out about him on
Oh,
YouTube.
yeah.
And then started working here. It's like, whoa. Cameron on this wall? No. For size 11s, I'm not entirely sure if I'd have any for 100 or less. If you're okay with stretching the budget a little bit, we can see we can find around like say like 150. So let me know, Cameron, and I can see what I can find for you around 150 or so. Let me know. And then if that's not okay, I do apologize. But that's just from today's selection too. And feel free to check back. And if you haven't bid on them before, Cameron, I do $1 starts. So right now this is personal shopping. But actually, this is a good time to give y'all the little spiel. So real quick, if y'all don't know who I am, my name is Diego. I work for Sneak City. Right now we're personal shopping, but if y'all see dollar steals in the name of the show, that means I start dollar bids and then I disable pre-bids, and what they go for is what they go for. So for anything that's titled dollar steals, I try and bring dollar starts. It might vary from like 1 to 10 to 15, and then the sizes will vary as well. But something to keep in mind. And then slippers. What type of slippers? Because I got Yeezy slides. But yeah, if you look at our page, Cameron, I have a show for tomorrow. Right now, I only have a size 10, but I might have a few like size 9 and stuff like that, and we can see what we can do. Christian, I regret to inform for just house slippers, I would not have, unless you'd like some like Salehi Crocs or like some Yeezy slides in smaller sizes. Um, but sorry about that. We carry primarily like Jordans, Nike, some Adidas, and stuff like that. So let me know. Let me know, y'all. I'm gonna post up in my little stream corner, and we'll see what we can do. Cool. So let me know if we have any size requests. Right now the queue's open. It was slowing down and then it's popping again. But we just showed the size 11. 9, easy. And then Echo, was there any specific shoe you were looking for or price point you wanted to stay in? I can help narrow it down when we're over there. But you're next in queue, size 9. So let me know. We'll head over there right now, Echo. Easy. All right. Excuse me. We're gonna show a size 9. Size 9. And then once again, I just try and be respectful of the customers in shop just because I don't want to get people on camera if they don't want to be on it. But this is a size 9. Let me know if there's a shoe that you see on the wall. I can grab it for you. And we go from there. Yeah, I'm gonna move you over here. But this is a size 9 wall. And then you can tell me like, hey, shelf 2, shoe 5 or something like that. It just depends on if you see something you like. You said you were just browsing, so let me know if there's anything that you like. I'll get you the price and we go from there. Let me know what other sizes we want to go to next. Right now it's a size 9. The queue is open for other sizes too. Just to show y'all, the queue is open. So let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Then right now I'm currently helping Echo. We're looking at size 9s. Let me know if y'all want to see another size. The queue is currently open. We can go up, we can go down in sizes. We got a variety. So just let me know.
Sorry.
It's no worries. Have a good day off. Monarch price, I gotcha. And then 9.5 Kobe 6s. Monarch is in the Potter, right? Easy. Gotcha. In just a sec. That one would come with its bracelet. I think it's brand new. Let me go ahead and grab it, and I gotcha. One sec. I gotcha. Just a sec. So for the Monarch, it is brand new with bracelet, 235 on this one, and then the KD, this one right here. Let me know if that one or that one. That one might be a Kobe on the left, but 235 on this one. Let me know if you're interested. No worries if not. Brand new with bracelet, and then I got you with those size 9s right after this. Rust Pink 8 women's. I got you in just a sec here. And then Echo, let me know on these. No worries if not. And then, hey, we're selling these 2 jars, and then I got to show the Rust Pink joints. Prefer, no worries, Echo. Let me double check. If you can go up or down half the size, I can double check. We had a pre-owned one, but I forget the size. These were at 135. They come with a replacement box on the Emerald Cities. And then these are brand new at 165 for the KDs. So these are brand new on the KDs. The Kobe's are pre-owned, 145. Yeah, I gotcha. Show you the traction on this, John. I set it down, and I gotcha with this one. Bang. This is what you're looking at right here. They are pre-owned. This is what you're looking at. And for the 8 women's, it was the Rust Pink, correct? Desert Ores should be pre-owned. All good, Liam. Yo, and feel free. I go live as often as I can for the shop, so it's no worries. But these are pre-owned, no box, 315, and I can double check if they come with the laces. But I have to go to the 8 women's after this, so feel free to take a screenshot once I set the shoe down. These would be at 315. So I'll go ahead if you'd like to take a screenshot of the 9s. I'm gonna go real quick to the 8 women's. Yeah, appreciate you, Echo. So I'm gonna go to the size 8 women's. We're gonna check. It was Rust Pink. Rust Pink, right? I'm saying it out loud so I don't forget. Hey, sorry about that. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I gotcha. So let me put this John back right here. Should be these if I remember correctly. We just got these earlier this week too. Just pretty sick. These are pre-owned at 150. We're located in Linwood, Washington, in the Alderwood Mall. So if you're local to Seattle, to Washington, you can pull up. You can also swap to put pickup for your orders. I should have turned that on. This shelf is 8.5 or 8.5, 8 women, 6.5 youth. The Rust Pinks Jordan 3s were at 150. And if you have a counter, let me know. They are pre-owned, but this is what we're looking at. It's just a little far from Buffalo. You can walk over here though. Give yourself like 2 weeks. But these would be at 150. Rust Pink 3s. And then no worries if not, I can set them down. They do come with their original box, but they were pre-owned. I would not have them new at the moment. I regret. We're buy sell trade, so it just depends on what is brought in store. But while we're here, let me know if there was another pair you were looking at. Let me know if there's anything else, and then if not, no worries. Jacob, we do not got any Babe. Oh, actually, hold up. I could check. The second one in the second, the 4 or the dunk or the 4. And then 12 fours, Jose, we would have a whole lot of, at least we'll have some. Can't say a whole lot of, but you'd be next in queue after I ask or after I grab a few shoes. So, real quick, Jose, you would be next. And then I'm checking for the Babe tees because they're right behind me actually. These Jones, I think these are pre-owned. The Noirs, they're at 425. They are pre-owned though. And then size 12 is next. I'm gonna double check for the Babe tee right behind me. If we have any, I think it would be a big one. Appreciate your patience though, Ashley. So, Jacob, we have only an XL, and then it's at 150. Oh, Liam, holy! I accidentally ticked it off. I was like, nobody's here. I was looking at the 9s. Hold up, hold up, Liam. I am so sorry. I'm not even joking when I say I ticked it off. So I was like, nobody had asked for it again. That's my fault. So before the size 12s, I have to honor the 9.5 because that is my fault, Liam. But you can swipe chat off to the side, take a screenshot. I'll come back after the 12s. That is my bad, Liam. That is my bad. I do apologize. And then let me know if you're still here for the size 12s. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know if you're still here for the size 12s. Easy. Oh, it was Joseph. I think I said Jose. My bad, Joseph. But Liam, let me know if you got your screenshot. And then I'll come back after showing the 12 and a halves. That's my fault. Let me know. Let me know. And then we'll show the 12s and 12 and a halves. Easy. All right. Appreciate your guys' patience. I'm doing my best. Once again, I don't take deposits. We run it. We go to the walls and go from there. That way it just all right, we'll show 9s real quick. But that way, like it's more accessible, you know? That way more people are able to look at the shoes and we can go from there. You can screenshot size 9 shelf right here, and then 12s and 12 and a half are up next. Yeah, accidentally take that off on the thing though. Yo, appreciate you, Liam. Have a blessed day yourself. Appreciate you for stopping by. All right, 12 and 12 and a half. It's been a busy day, y'all. Y'all have been popping off, asking questions, and we appreciate y'all, even for just stopping by and kicking it. But we're on the size 12, and we go from there. He bought it? Yeah. And then basically, kind of the other people were asking Joseph, you tell me a shelf, so you can say like shelf 4 from the bottom, middle one, you know? And it's in varying conditions, pre-owned and new. The condition will reflect the price. It'll just depend. And let me know if y'all got any size requests. The queue is open for any following sizes. We're currently on 12 and 12 and a half. And we can see how we can help y'all. I'm gonna put my sweater down. I shall be right back. Oh. Did they message you about this?
Not that I saw.
Okay. I'll put the John over here. But all right, let me check chat real quick, y'all. Gonna just go through easy. Supreme in a 12, we would not have. Or actually, I think I'm seeing this one right here. This is the Supreme joint. This is the brown. It's the Air Max 98. It's at 185. And I think this one is brand new. It is indeed brand new. This is a size 12, but from what I'm seeing on the shelf, this would be the only one right now for Supremes. They sell pretty fast. But the brown joint, Air Max, is at 185. But y'all, let me know what's going on. What size are we looking for next? What size are we looking at next? I can go back if you guys are still here for the 9.5s. I think it was Liam. Let me know if you're still here. I can go back to the 9.5s and we can browse a bit. Soul, I think I saw, right? Did it happen? Easy. Yeah, like I said, we try and do what we can. And for me, like, although I'm just an associate, I still try and vouch for y'all or see what I can do for y'all. At the end of the day, want to get y'all shoes that y'all want at a price point they all want to pay. But appreciate you for being patient too, and for cooperating. And looks like it worked out for us, both of us. But let me know, y'all. I'm gonna set us down. Let me know what we're looking for. What size? The queue's open. I was gonna end stream a little like earlier, and then all of a sudden it started popping, and we got like a bajillion more requests. So y'all are hanging out. Let me know what size we're looking for, and I can show y'all the wall. 7 men's, I got you. Was there a specific shoe at all you were looking for in a 7 men's? I do have a 7 youth as well. I think you know that the quality will vary, but the price points will vary too. I can show you both if you'd like to. I have a 7 youth and a 7 men's. Easy. We'll start with the 7 youth, just because you'll have some options there, and then I'll show you the 7 and 7.5 men's wall because that one we have like together. But bang, 7 men's right here or 7 youth. Um, Let me know if you see anything you like, and then I'll show you the 7 men's and 7.5 men's next because they're on the same wall. So we're currently on 7s. Let me know if there's any other size we're looking for, and then if you pass on all of these 4s and a 7, yeah, we have like, for example, these right here. We have wet cements. We got metallic purple. We have these should be the Columbias. Oh, these should be the Columbias right there. I have the DIYs. These are at a 110. I think they're pre-owned, but that's a pretty sick 4 for the low, and then a bread 4. And then we'll go to the 7s if you'd like as well. Um, Let me know. I can move on to the next wall though for you, TKX. Let me know because I can show you the DIYs. Easy. Because it was a shoe I didn't know existed. Type beat. But all right, 7.5, bang right here. As for 4s that we have in a 7, it'll vary, but I think we have the Rasta 4s right there, undefeated 4s, Red Thunder 4s, Canyon Purple 4s, Union 4s right there. We got Pine Green 4s right there. We got Seafoam Green 4s right there. The sizes will vary. Just let me know if there's a colorway that you like, TKX. I can grab it for you. I'll tell you the size. I'll tell you the price, and we go from there. So just let me know, and then no worries if you don't see anything that you like. The bread 4s, I will have to go back to the other wall to show you, but let me know real quick before we go over there if there was anything else you liked here, and then we can go back to that other side. Let me know. Let me know, and then okay, easy. All right, off we go. We go back to the 7 youth 4s. They should come with their OG box, but I'm gonna set y'all down right here. We said bread 4s. We just got them earlier this week too, so we haven't had them for that long, which is pretty sick. These are pre-owned, from what year? 2019. 2019. We have them at 265. They are pre-owned, but yo, the stars are there. This is what the toe boxes are looking like right here when it comes to any creasing type thing. And then the heel, but we had them at 265. And if you have a counter, let me know, TKX. These are pre-owned, but like the Nike Air is still, I don't know if y'all can see that. Nike Air is still in there. And then there's not any sock lint or anything on the back right there. But 250, meet me in the middle ish. Wait, what did I say? 65 or 75? Nah, we can run 250. That's calm. That's okay, because I think I said 265. So my numbers are off. But if 250, we can update it for you. We can run it. Let me know. Easy. So pre-owned, have their box. I'm have y'all staring at here. Actually, I'll have y'all stare at the grail wall while I write it.
Yeah, how we
And
doing?
then let me move my streamer desk, y'all. This is my little corner. I'll post it right there when I'm chopping it up with y'all. But okay. Bang. Bang. All right. I can't see chat if there's any requests coming in. But all right, TKX. This right here, the pre-owned John. But the stars are there. 7 youth. I got it ready for you. Go ahead, run that right there, and then we'll ship them off. It'll be off to you on Monday, just because the post office is closed today already, and then closed on Sunday. Oh, that's the first purchase too. I appreciate you, but this will be whoa. This will be shipped off to you on Monday. You'll see the shipping label today, though. Easy. Yeah, no, it's a clean pair. Like I said, we haven't had it for that long, so it's pretty sick for it to be scooped up. And for some like whatnot, like it's cool to be personal shopping and like getting y'all shoes that y'all want, somebody else wants at a price that you're willing to pay. Yo, what's going on, Bricks? What's going on? But let me know, y'all. We're caught up on the queue. Like I said, somebody suggested that I write it down, and I'm here. Man, Briggs, I'm not running my beanie. Who knows? Who knows? As a goodbye, if I ever leave here and stuff like that, I might run the beanie. Who knows? But bro, somebody's always got to ask that. Or the other joke that I will not mention, because if people know, people know. If not, they don't know. When we were running stuff from a storage unit, but appreciate you for stopping by. Somebody actually asked me about my beanie yesterday while I was working too. It's it's a cool beanie. I didn't know people were gonna rock with it like that. I like the little chameleon joint on it, but let me know, y'all, if we got any size requests. So the queue is open. We've been selling some shoes at prices people want to pay, which is always the best case scenario, you know? But I'm gonna go ahead and edit this before I forget. We're gonna go ahead and edit the in-shop shoe deal real quick. I should have flipped the camera because y'all are probably staring at my face again. But that's that right there. And then let me pin that right there. But let me know. Let me know, y'all, if there's a size we're looking for, a shoe in a specific size. That I can get you an answer right away. But sometimes it varies, right? But appreciate y'all for stopping by today. It's been a busy stream. There's been lots of questions. I already threw away the paper, but like the queue's been popping. People have been asking questions, and it's always appreciated for people to stop by. But real quick, if y'all are new here, we're located at the Alderwood Mall, Linwood, Washington. We sell shoes, we sell clothes, but primarily I'm slinging shoes on whatnot. If y'all see Dollar Dollar Steals, there's a show that I have tomorrow. I bring dollar starts. I only updated one shoe to the shop, but who knows how many more I can get by then. I run them at $1. I disable pre-bids because people press me for not running them at $1, but it's because people start pre-bidding. But we're gonna run some stuff at $1. Personal shopping again too, getting people shoes that they want at prices that they want to pay. But let me know if y'all got any size requests. We're personal shopping. We got walls full of shoes. We got shoe racks or clothing racks with shoes on top. Let me know. But if not, I might also just go ahead and end it. It's been a chill stream. And if there are no more requests, then it's no worries. But let me know if there's a size you're looking for, a shoe you're looking for in a specific size, because the QU is open. 13s? That's crazy, Casper, because I'm right next to them. So I got you. And then what I recommend too is this is how I show the wall. It might show up as being a little blurry. Feel free to screenshot and zoom around. And then from there, if you see a shoe that you'd like, I can bring it off the shelf for you. So sold. We're currently at size 13s. 11 is next in the queue. If you can wait like 2 to 3 minutes, and then I gotcha. The way that it works, you tell me a shelf, and then you tell me a shoe, and then I can grab it for you. I get you the price. The items are already priced, and I'm working with what we got. But for all other questions, I can always check with my superiors, aka my managers. So this is a 13 and 14 wall, and then 11 is next. So let me know. Let me know. And then feel free to take a screenshot, Casper, and browse. And then I'll come back. Red Lobster, I have it in like a size 8 or so, Faya. But I tend to stray from selling like what is it, expensive stuff on whatnot myself. I leave that to the owners. But this one would be at 2.1. I think this one was a size 10 and a half, pre-owned at 2.1. Size 18, big dogs, I regret to inform we do not. I think the biggest size we have is like a 16. But all right. Let me know. We're gonna head up to or head down, I should say, to size 11. Um, Black metallic 5. What size, Faya? Because right now it's a 13 and 14. What size on the metallics? What size on the metallics? Let me know the size on the metallics. Oh, I might. No, I do not have some. I might have them in a 7 or 7.5. 12 would be next. Soul Snatcher, I think it was. Let me know if you're still here, and then I can check for that too. But if Soul is still here, we're heading to 11. Cool. This is the queue right now. 11. If you can wait like 2 to 3 minutes, we'll hit the 12s next after the 11. So let me know. But also, because we're walking by, if y'all want to swipe chat off to the side and screenshot it real quick, I'm gonna post y'all up in front of the 11s, and I'm gonna browse for the other ones that people are asking for. But I'm gonna give y'all a few more seconds if you want to get your screenshot. Feel free to browse, and I can come back, and then we're going to the size 11. So we got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then we're gonna bounce over here to size 11 here, and then we'll post up here out of the way. You can walk through. There's no worries. And then let me see what other sizes we're looking for. So, all black men's in a 12. You said preferably lows, right? Was it Nathan that asked that? Let me know. And then I can check for the metallic 5s as well. And then 12 is next after this. But Faya, if you're still here for the metallic 5s, I can check for you in a 7 or 7.5. No 7 youth, but we can go up to the men's. 6.5 SBs we have as well, but size 12 is currently up next, and then we can go down as well. So I can show you what we're working with when it comes to currently 12 is next, and then 6.5. Easy. So let me know if y'all see some in an 11. Faya, you had asked for the metallics, and then somebody else had asked for all black 12 lows. I think it was Nathan. Let me know, and I can see what I can do for y'all. If not, we'll go up to the size 12 and 12.5. So let me know. And then if not, we can go up to 12, and then 6.5 SBs. If you're still here, I think it was Armon was the name. It was Arm E Lab. I'm gonna call you Arm. Sorry about that. Yo, no problem, Soul. But all right, I'm gonna call you Arm if that's okay. I'm gonna post y'all up in front of 12 and 12.5. Let me know what SB you were looking for in a 6.5 or what type of SB. And if there's a price point to Arm, let me know, and I can go check for you while we're showing the 12 and 12.5s. So I'll be right back. Just let me know about the 6.5 SBs, and I got you. This would be right here. A más as in I más, a la español. But let me know. Let me know.
How you doing? Good. Yourself? Yeah.
Oh, amas. I'm tripping. I was like, I must. I have the brown one right there. Let's see what else I got. I got the brown 4. I got the lighter 4 right there. And then I might have a diffused blue 3 for the Ama, but that would be it. Price? Which one? The lighter 4, darker 4? Let me know. And then Arm, let me know about the 6.5 for the SBs. I can check while we're browsing here. If you're still here. Both and the blue. So let me check if we have the blue. So the blue, I regret to inform we do not have, but
We got. Go with the StockX.
These are a 12 and a half. They're brand new. They'd be at 210. They're a 12 and a half, brand new, 210 on these Johns. And then for the other one, it's pre-owned at 240. So I can show you the stars right there. Stars on that, John. So 240. And then this would be at 210. I can add you to the queue, Audi. Just give me a sec. I'm showing some size 12s, 12s and a halves, and then I can update the queue. So let me know. 210. Less than 175? I gotcha. So I'm going to set these back. We'll go to the 6.5 next, and then 11 and 11 and a half. I'll add to the queue. Give me a sec here. 210. You want the white pair or the darker pair? And then I got you, Arm. Appreciate you for being patient. So it was 11 and 11 and a half. 210 on which one? The lighter one? Right? I already forgot. I'm sorry. I'm just. Yeah, okay. I'm tripping. I'm so sorry. All right. So actually, we can show the. Never mind. I cannot show. Sorry. It's a little busy. Blossoms, just a sec, Chris. But two flat, we can run it on the Amos. So they are these right here, right? Two, right? Just to make sure I'm showing you the right one. Easy. We can run two. So I'm gonna edit this. Sorry about that, y'all. We're going to the 6.5 next. Somebody asked for blossoms. I'll double check the size in just a sec. And then you were okay, just to make sure. Okay with the 12 and a half? 12 and a half at 200? And then no worries. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just set it with some time, to be honest. And then you can just swipe whenever. I'm not. And then I can just rerun it whenever. It's no worries. No pressure. So I'm going to hit that real quick. I'm going to go show the 6.5s. And then I have it running right now. So no worries. Take your time. And then 6.5 SBs, we're up next. And then 11 and 11 and a half. So, excuse me. Those are hard. All right. So 6.5, right? Just to make sure that we're in the right section. SBs, 175. Let me know. I can go through and we can double check. Let me know if you're still here, Arm. Easy. So, honorable mention. This one's a buy you, but buy you. If you don't got the 7-Eleven, yo, we can run the 175 on these 7-Eleven buy yous. Other SBs though, that one is just a regular dunk. SBs, I think I got. I'm not sure the price on this John right here. It might be up there. Okay, these are at 3. So I regret to inform. I think that's the only SB that I have. From there, it's like the 7-Eleven by you. And then let me know if you're still here for the 11 and a half and 11s. We can pull up and go show you what we have. Easy. I appreciate the patience, Audi. But Arm, I'm so sorry for the lack of SBs. I can see what we can do, but right now this is all we got. And then Pokebari, let me know whenever you're ready for me to run it again. On the Travis, the Canary, right? Or we have Canaries and we have the Velvets. So let me know which one. We have the Canaries and we have Velvets. Easy. This one is pre-owned. I think it came with a replacement box. This one comes with it says no box. It should be a replacement box. It'd be at $385. And I can show you what you're working with right here. They're pre-owned. I'm gonna run this for Pokebari real quick. Oh, I put it for a minute. That's my bad. But this is the John right here. Pokebari, appreciate you. $385 on these. It should have a replacement box, but it only comes with its pink laces. I can also throw in some black laces. I might have some browns, but yeah. And the Canary, I can double check. I have. I have two. They're both brand new. They're both brand new. These are at 420. Brand new 420. 420. And then brown shoes second from the top. That one should be a Palomino or something like that. One. I can bring it down right now, but these are at 420 arm. 420. These were brand new though. And then it was Palomino, they're pre-owned at 130. 130. 130 on the Palominos. They are pre-owned. Canaries were a 6.5. 6.5 on those. They're at 420. I have other sizes too. It'll just depend on the one we're looking for. Best price on both Travis's? I got you, Arm. I'll check. So you want the one that only comes with pink laces, right? And then Canary, right? You want both of them? And then I do have to go to 11.5s and 11s. So let me know. For both of these, I can check. Easy. For this one, for bundle deals, I have to double check with my manager just to see what's the best that we can do. So the question with this was the bundle price. That one, I'll come back to it. And then, appreciate you, Arm. And then it was 11 and 11.5. Let me know if you're still here. We'll start with the 11s. Once again, I am mindful of customers in the store because at the end of the day, it's better for them to have a comfortable shopping experience. And I appreciate the patience from y'all. Welcome in. Any SB. And then, okay. Actually, speaking of SB, somebody asked for the Blossom SBs. Let me know if you're still here. There were a 12.5 or 12, I think. I do apologize. It got kind of crazy. Chris, I appreciate your patience. I'll grab it right now. I'll double check that. And then SE. Pokebar, take your time. It's no worries. I'll have that set aside for you. Just let me know. And then honestly, it's no rush, no worries if not. Once again, like it's calm. And then I'm gonna check on the Blossom, and then we'll show the 13 and 14 wall after this. So let me go ahead. I'm gonna just refresh that right there. I'm gonna re-edit this real quick. But yeah, y'all, my bank called me because I was bidding on Pokemon cards. They were like, "You sure this is you?" I was like, "Yeah." I'm sorry, y'all. I'm buying hella Pokemon cards. But best heater in 11 and 11.5. All right, give me a sec, y'all. I have to double check this Blossom, and then we'll go from there. 13 and 14 is up next. Blossom was pre-owned, size 12 pre-owned, 320. 320 on these, Chris. 320. They are pre-owned, but this is what you're looking at right here. 320. And then this is what the toe box is looking like. Stars right there. And then I can double check. If it comes with its box or like OG all type thing. It should come with this box. No worries. I appreciate your patience, Chris. It's been a little bit of a crazy stream, but I appreciate the patience. All right, so heater. What's the price point we're trying to spend, or what price point we're trying to be at? Who was it? Audi. Let me know, Audi. What's the price point we're kind of looking at? Because I can see what we got. And then somebody asked for 13s and 14s. Easy. 13s and 14s. Let me know if you're still here. I'll post you up there. And then 350 to 400. I got you. So for the 13s and 14s SBs, let me know if you're still here. I'm gonna get Audi some heaters here. You said 11 and 11.5 is okay, Audi? And then 350 to 400, easy. So let me know for the size 13s and 14s SBs if you're still here. I'm gonna leave you here to browse. I'm gonna grab and see what I got for Audi around that price. Arm. We're gonna work on that price point right now. Let me know if you're still here, and then we'll check that out. Let me know, Arm. And then no worries if not, easy. I appreciate your patience. Ooh, that's not bad. Not bad. That's not bad. All right, Arm. We got you with the price. And then sorry, Audi, I got you after this. I'm doing a couple things, but brand new, 6.5, Pre-owned 6.5. Should come in the replacement box. No extra laces. This is what you're looking at for the stars. This is what you're looking at. This John's brand new. OGL. So what we're at? What'd you say? 750. All right. Okay. It was 750 for both of these. That would be the best. And then shipping would be what is it? It should be like I think 12 or something like that. I'd update it to the 3 to 4 pound shipping. So 750 for both of the Johns. 6.5 on both of these. Replacement box, only pink laces. I can grab black laces to throw in. This one is brand new. OG all. So this one, yeah, no worries. We're gonna set them aside. We'll let you do your thing, and then right now you're all on the 13 and 14 wall. But let me know, Arm. And then Kobe. All right, hold up, y'all. Sorry, it's getting a little hectic again. I'm looking for some shoes right now for Audi around the 350, 400 price point. And then you said Kobe's around 275, 11. Venice Beaches, if you want to look at those that were tried on, we can run, I think it was 265 for Dom. But I'm gonna be back for 11 and a half, 11s for Audi. Let me know about the Venice Beaches, Dom, and then I got you. Easy. Okay, so this is working out here. I appreciate y'all. And then you said wet cements, white cements, and cave stones. Yo, Mo, easy. I'll have somebody look at that, and we'll go from there. Appreciate you for being patient with that too. I appreciate you. So cave stones, wet cements. No, bro, I don't wear blue. I don't wear blue like that. I do my bottom. You said
14.
yeah, just like
That's getting too tight.
all right, hold up. I am back. Dom, did you let me know about the Kobe? And then I got you Audi with the bundle right here. I'm pulling it up for you. So Audi, if you don't have these already, this one we can run at 410. So not towards the top. Know what the pause right now. We sold all of our pairs. Sorry about that, T. And then Audi. So I'm gonna double check the price points that we were at. Uh, you said 350 to 4. So Audi, we can run these at 4. CSB, the GOAT. What's going on? We can run these at 4. These are an 11 and a half though. So these are at the top of what you had said, but that one would be at 4. And then from there, Audi, I got you a blendo here if you were interested in him. Pass on the easy. So I looked for some 4s specifically. We can go back and browse. I can show you kind of what we're working with. So these are pre-owned. We can run both at 400. So these are the stars on that, and then pair of Wolf Grays too. They are pre-owned, but this one was at the higher end of your budget where you said 400. We can run both of these pairs. They come with their OG boxes too. We can run both at 4, or if you're interested in either one, I can break down the individual price and we can go from there. Because I just grabbed some 4s. These were a size 11. Size 11. So let me know, Audi. And then SE, let me know if you see anything in a 13 or 14. But it was oxidized greens and some wolf grays. We can also look at some other stuff too. We can look at some other stuff too. I can take y'all back to the 11, 11 and a half, and we can browse like that. But I appreciate y'all. Appreciate you guys' patience, and we're seeing what we can do for y'all. So let me know. Let me know. But all right, I can also put these Johns back, and then we can go from there. But just let me know. What's going on here? What's going on? Size 12? Yo, Nick, I gotcha. Bang. Let me know if you see something that you like. Pokebari, let me know if you're back. We can run it back. And then no worries if not, no pressure. Audi, yeah. I will say check our description here on Whatnot, and that'll make it easier for you for where you contact us. Um I can't necessarily redirect y'all, but just so you know. And then that can also make browsing a bit easier for you too, Audi. Just so you know. Yeah. And then it could work out even better that way too. But let me know for the 12s and 12 and a half Nick. It's a mix of both sizes. Nine and a half Air Max. What type of colorway would you like, car? Let me know. Let me know what type of colorway in a nine and a half, and I got you. We can head over there next. You'd be next.
That's what happens when you wear sleeveless sunscreen.
How much orange lobster? I got you. In just a sec, I'm writing down the queue here. Nine and a half car. You would be next in queue. Let me know. Right there. For 270s, car, we would not have any 270s. We have probably some 95s, but let me check. 90s, potentially. Potentially. Orange lobsters. All right. So these are,
Hey, how we doing?
they have their OG box. The box might be damaged. I'm not sure how crazy damaged it would be. They're pre-owned, 640. All right, car. Give me a second. We'll head over there. But that gives me a good starting point when we go over there so I can point them out for you. But these would be at 630. 630. No worries, Nick. Appreciate you for asking though. And then arm, let me know on that the two-piece bundle. No pressure, but we did set it aside for you just in case. Pokebari, let me know about that too. No rush as well, but we have it off to the side. And then nine and a half Air Maxes. Sorry about that. All right, nine and a half Air Maxes. So we're gonna look here, and I'll tell you which ones we got. This is for car. Um, bro, I don't even think I see any Air Maxes right now, car. I regret to inform. I'm double checking, but I don't think I see any. Is this one right here? This one's a Spiridon, actually. This one's a clean one. This one's I forget what release, but the Spiridon. Did I grab the right one? This one right here. Let me know if it was this one. It was a Spiridon. Okay, easy. This one I think was one of the cheaper ones on the shelf though. It was at $100, so let me know. All right. Let me check the queue. Queue is open once again. We're looking at nine and a halfs right now. I update the listing down below if we see a price that you, or if we agree on a price. But let me know. Let me know. Let me know.
I have one in that size right now.
Size nine and a half. I can pull up back to my streaming corner though, y'all. If y'all got any other questions. Size 12. We'll go up. Excuse me. We'll go up and we'll see if we have any Kobe's in a size 12. Was there a specific one you were looking for or a price point you wanted to stay in? Because I regret to inform, I think Dodgers. Okay. I was going to say, that's the only one we have, I think. So this one is a size 12. It's pre-owned. This one would be at 315. Pre-owned at 315. But let me show you the inside here. Show you and then sole is clean on this one. But it would be at 315. Sorry, size 16. I don't price the shoes. I'm given the price points to work with, and we go from there. If you have an offer, let me know, and I can double check with my manager. That's the thing. What's the saying? Like shooting the messenger happens a lot, but hey, man, it happens. Yo, Manny, chill, chill. I sound Mexican. That's what I sound like, and I sound congested, bro. But let me know. Let me know. I'll post up in my streaming corner. C13s, I gotcha. Yo, a bleeper shit. That's crazy. That is crazy. Sorry about that. All right, I'm gonna show y'all 13s next. Or 13s, yeah. 13s and 14s are mixed on the same wall. But we're just kicking it, hanging out on the interwebs. My name is Diego. I work for Sneak City. And yeah, I post up. Like I said, I don't price the shoes, but if y'all have counters and stuff like that, we can always see what we can do. I can just check in with my manager if it's outside of my range. For any offers where the price point is $100 of a difference, I do have to say no right off the bat. But nonetheless, let me know if y'all see anything. We're currently on the 13s and 14s. 716, if you had an offer on the Dodgers, let me know. I can always check in with my manager. Yeah.
Hey, do you guys do try-ins?
Yeah, go for it.
Or do you have the second shoe at all?
We can grab the other shoe too. Yeah.
Take some pictures from my mom.
Yeah.
I might want to buy these.
No worries. We'll just double check what shoe it is. Yes, no worries. Hey, that's a good price. Hey, Arm, it's no worries. You're good. It's no pressure. No pressure. What I tell y'all at the end of the day, if we're able to work something out, perfectly fine. If we're not, it's no worries. So there's no pressure. But yeah, let me know if you see anything on 13 and 14. And then we go from there.
It's fine.
We go from there.
I said no box.
Oh, okay.
But let me know, y'all. Let me know if there's any size requests. Right now we're open. The queue is open, y'all. The queue is open for other size requests. Right now we're just hanging out, looking at shoes. 5th row, 3rd from top. Oh, from the TT. Let me see. 5th row. From top, so 5 down, right? Oh, easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it was 3rd from right. So the off-white right here, the Volt Air Force. Let me know if I'm pointing to the right one. This John right here. Bang. Halloween John. Yeah, this one is a Halloween dunk. This one is a size 14, and it is brand new at 145. It's the Halloween joint, so you got like the skull right there, and then the Nike is like a different material right there, but brand new Johns. Halloween joint. I forget what year this was, like recent-ish, I think. Let me see.
Hey, how we doing?
24.
Good.
No, it's all good. It's no worries. But let me know if there's any other size requests. We can pull up and go to a different size. Sea Crystal, that's the blue one, right? That one, I think, is pre-owned. Pre-owned Sea Crystal's at $575. $575 pre-owned, but
Super clean.
it's a clean joint right there. You see that? I think this is the only pair of Sea Crystals we have in shop, right?
Yeah.
I hardly ever see them come in. We have a Jedi in a size 10 at 420. I don't know, y'all. Let me know. That one has a replacement box, though. But the size, I think it was a 14, 13?
13.
The Sea Crystal was a 13 at 575. Pre-owned, though. But it was a clean one. And if you have offers, man, let us know. Worst thing we can say is no. If it's more than $100 of a price difference, I have to say no. But for all else, I can check with my manager.
Would you guys be able to know?
Let me know, y'all, if there's any other size requests. I'm going to pull up.
Their price is off the condition.
Let's see. Bang. I'm pulling to my streamer corner. Let me know. The queue is open. If y'all got any size requests, 8.5, let me write that down and we're chilling. Let me know, still, man, if there is a specific shoe you were looking for. Air Forces in a size 9. Easy. All right. So 8.5 was asked first, and then size 9. So we'll start with the 8.5s. Let me know if there's a specific shoe that we're looking for. Right now, this is what the queue is looking like. All right. We're gonna hit 9.5s or 8.5s. Whoops. And then size 9. All right. So let me know if there's specific shoes for 8.5s that we want to look at, or if there's a price point that we want to stay in. Let me know. All black. Is this for the 8.5s? Oh, this is a size 9. So sweet. I might have the black CPFM one. That's gonna run you like a couple hundred. I can show it if I can find it if we have it. For other black, it might not be Air Forces, but I might have black at 3s, maybe some black at 4s. But for the 8.5s, let me know. Arm, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm already on for longer than I thought I would be. So I say give or take like 15 or so minutes, maybe. It just depends. The shop, if it gets busy, I gotta go. And but also if it's popping in here, then we're chilling, because there's people on stream. So Arm, just think about it. You can look at our description or like our bio here on Whatnot, and then that'll make it a lot easier for you with contact and stuff like that. I'm not necessarily redirecting people because I can't do that, but we're on Whatnot, and then do what you will with that information. So, Arm, there's no pressure. We go from there. Like I said, just look at the bio, and it'll help give you an easier solution for what to do if I'm not on. So there's that. We'll pull up to the 8.5 so because people were asking for that. So let me know. Yeah, no, yo, I appreciate you, Arm. Appreciate you for your patience. You've been kicking it. But 8.5 right now is right there. And if y'all see something that you like, I can pull it off the wall, give you a price. Yo, let me know if you're still here, 59. Sweet deals. You said size 9 all black Air Force, right? Low? Let me know and I can pull it up. Welcome in, y'all. Let me know. And then if not, then we keep it pushing. But right now it's 8.5, and then 9 is next if y'all are still here. And I'll move y'all a little bit to the side here. But let me know. Let me know. Welcome in, y'all. Let me know. Let me know. Have a good day, y'all. Let me know if you see anything though. I think I just realized I didn't have it angled to where you can see the size, but we're currently on size 8.5. For the person that asked for size 9, let me know if you're still here. You can walk by if you like. It's no worries. Let me know. Size 9 is up next. Let me know if you're still here for the size 9. If not, we'll skip it in queue and we'll kind of just kick in the corner. Oh, it's no worries if I walk there. It's all good. But if y'all don't want to be on camera too, I can also move it and move it. Yeah. Just being mindful for y'all. Because the stream will be here, But let us know if you got any questions. But all right, y'all. Let me know size 9. If not, we'll skip it too. Let me know. Let me know. Welcome in, y'all. Oh, that's perfectly fine. You're good. It's all good. All right. I can walk through. It's all good. Whoop, sorry about that. All right. So, what's up, y'all? This is my head. But, I think the person that asked for size 9 actually didn't have any black Air Forces, like plain black. So, my apologies. But let me know if there's a size we're looking for. We showed the 8.5s. I showed the 9s for a little bit. The shop is busy. So like showing y'all can be a little difficult sometimes because I'm respectful of the customers. But let me know if there's a specific shoe and a specific size you're looking for. We can go from there. I can hit you with the price. If there's a size you're looking for, I can show you on the wall. We're located in the Alderwood Mall, Linwood, Washington. So we got physical location with a whole lot of shoes. It just depends on what y'all are looking for. And then Pokebari, if you are here, let me know about the AMA. And then if you are still here, also you can always look at our bio and we go from there. But all right, let me double check. Let me double check. Sorry, the laptop is like right there. So let me know, y'all, if you have any questions. But if not, I think we might be calling it for the day. Let me know if there's any last minute requests. And then if not, it's no worries. But all right, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. What I will say is before I end stream, bookmark tomorrow's show. I'm doing dollar starts and personal shopping. For the dollar starts, it's to be updated. I don't know how many I'll have. For sure, I got one dunk in a size 10 that's running at $1. I'm not sure what else we'll get. So something to keep in mind. But if y'all ever see me, the show name will be Dollar Steals,
Yeah.
personal shopping with Diego, or even some storage unit stuff. So bookmark tomorrow's shows. I appreciate y'all for stopping by. The chat was active, the requests were coming in, and yeah. Yo, Adi, that's the easiest way. And honestly, from there, it could be even easier to work out a deal. So we appreciate you. If I'm here, I'll see you. If not, hope you're able to pick something up at a reasonable price. But other than that, I'm going to be ending the stream here. Bookmark tomorrow's show. I have some dollar starts. I got personal shopping. The shop is popping in person. So I do got to keep it pushing. But I appreciate y'all for chilling, for being patient, and for looking at shoes with me. So I'll catch y'all later. Have a good day. Have a good night, wherever y'all are. Now we'll catch y'all later.